Okay, so we are actually going to begin a new unit called Inheritance and Traits. And don't worry if you don't know what those words mean yet, we're going to learn that. So I'm going to just introduce the unit to you guys. So we're about to begin a new science unit. We're going to take on the role of wildlife biologists. You'll be investigating many of the things that scientists like wildlife biologists do. So we see this picture of some wildlife biologists seem to be giving a penguin a hug or something, but probably they're doing something, uh, investigating the penguin in some way, right? So take a moment to look at these pictures of wildlife biologists. And what I'm going to do in this video, occasionally after I ask a question, I'm going to say tell you to pause, and you're going to pause the video and just discuss the question with somebody you're with, or if you're just watching it on your own, just think about the answer to the answers that you have to the questions. So I'm going to do that throughout this video. And once you've answered, you could just restart the video, of course. Here's the first question. What do you think wildlife biologists study? All right, so you're going to press pause and discuss and think about the answer to that question. All right, I guess I have you back. Um, let's look at some more pictures of wildlife biologists. Here's another question. Where do you think wildlife biologists work? So again, you're going to pause the video and you're going to answer the question or think about the answers on your own. Okay. So as wildlife biologists, you're going to study wolves in a made-up park called Greystone National Park. Now, it's not a real park, but there are similar parks in the United States. For example, Yellowstone National Park is a very famous one that you might have heard of. So there's a mystery about one particular wolf that you're going to work to solve. So you may know that wolves live in packs, and a pack is just a group of many wolves. So being a part of a group often helps animals survive. There's some animals that don't live in groups, but wolves are one of the animals that definitely like to live in groups. Okay, so we're going to I'm going to have you guys, just want to see what ideas you guys have about living things and why they become the way they are. So I'm going to have you guys write your very first ideas about that. And along with this question, you're going to see an attachment that has a link to the pages that you see here, which you'll be able to fill out. If not, you could just answer the questions on another sheet of paper and maybe send an attachment, post an attachment on the form. I'll explain that in more detail on the assignment. So there are 3 pages for writing with images to look at and questions to answer. We'll read the directions together. You're going to look at the images in part 1 and part 2 and answer the questions. Be sure to answer the questions in both parts as best you can. So you'll see some questions there. So just write your ideas about the similarities and differences between the fish. Okay, and I'm going to stop the video there and we'll continue with the next lesson. Thank you.